Hi, in this demo, we're going to show how you can use the Agility Form Builder to build a form and submit those into Salesforce as a lead, all without writing any code. So here we go. We have a page here that we've sort of created in our page tree using one column template, and we have a main content zone where we can place our form. So we're going to click here to add a new form. We'll search here to find the form builder. We'll add that form builder to the page. So we're going to create a new form here called Form Salesforce Lead Collection. And we're going to add some fields here. Just for simplicity, we'll just add a couple fields. So first one we'll call first name. Mark that as required. We'll add another field here for last name. Mark that as required. And lastly, one more for company. And we'll also mark that as required. So at this point, we have a simple form, first name, last name, company, and a submit button. Let's spice this up a little bit and give ourselves a little bit of a theme. And I think that looks good for us. So at this point, I'm going to click on the storage tab here. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to use a webhook to be able to post this data to an endpoint. And then from that endpoint, we're going to insert into Salesforce. So I'm going to click posting to webhook. And you'll see here that we actually have an object that we can use. So we're going to copy that to our clipboard here. So I'm just going to hit Control-C. And at this point, I'm going to go and use Microsoft Flow, but you can use other services like Zapier, If This Then That, or Microsoft Logic apps. So I'm going to click into flows here, and I'm going to create a new flow from blank. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select an HTTP request. Yeah, that's what I want. When an HTTP request is received. And here you can actually use our sample payload to generate the schema that everything's going to use. So we'll do that. Now we've got our first name and last name and company, which are all strings, which we'll be able to use in the following steps to be able to insert into Salesforce. So we're going to add a new step here, new action. And you can actually just search Salesforce. And we're going to hit create record. And the table name here, of course you can choose any of these, but in our example here, let's just use commonly used one, which would be a lead. Or let's just search for it here. Leads. And here we can specify our properties. So we can put the last name to the last name field, company to the company field, first name to the first name field. And you can see here you can also add a bunch of other things here, but again, just for simplicity, we'll just keep it as that. So now I'm going to hit save. And now our flow is created. And you can see after we've saved that, we have a URL that we can use. So I'm going to copy that to the clipboard here, go back into Agility, and we're going to post that information to that endpoint. Now I'll just hit save. So now we've got that on our site. And now I can hit preview, which is going to open up a new tab here for us.
What I'll do is I'll go back to our finance team and collect all
thank you message. And now we should be able to flip to our flow. Let's just refresh here, see if that was just successful just now. And we can see that it succeeded 1 second ago. Now I can go to Salesforce, and if I just refresh my leads, I should be able to see myself as I was just created. So there you have it. There's me right at the top. So that concludes our tutorial on how to set up a form and get that submitted directly to Salesforce, all without writing any code.